Well, with the potential for icy conditions on our roadways, state officials and experts are advising drivers to please take precautions if you just have to be out this weekend. And joining us now is Daniel Armbruster with AAA. And Daniel, thanks so much for being with us this afternoon.
Thanks for having me, Quita.
Now, we know the biggest advice is not to drive or go out this weekend if you really don't have to, but what advice do you have for drivers if they do have to be out this weekend?
Well, if you do have to be out, Quita, the first thing is check the forecast and know the road conditions before leaving. Also, it's a good idea, let someone know your route and your expected arrival time. Allow extra time, of course. Winter driving is not about speed. In fact, when we see crashes or skid outs during winter driving, it's usually because someone was going a little too fast.
Now, I know the cold temperatures can also take a pretty good toll on your vehicle as well, am I right?
That's right. Yeah, you know, your tires, when it comes to colder temperatures, they lose pressure, air pressure, so that reduces traction. So, you know, if you don't know how to check your tires, you can go to a place like Discount Tire. They'll actually inspect your tire for free, make sure you have the right amount of air pressure, and if not, they'll help you fill it up. But, you know, it's also important to think about your batteries, Quita. It's one of the top roadside emergencies we see is dead batteries, and also people running out of fuel. You want to keep at least half a tank of fuel in your vehicle during these winter storms.
Now, AAA is also advising people to put together a car kit just in case you do get stranded. So what should we have in that kit?
Well, number one, you want to have something that's going to help you stay warm if you lose power or heat in your vehicle. So warm blankets, hats, gloves, extra layers. Also, it's a good idea to have bottled water with you. Don't forget about your passengers and your pets. And also a flashlight with extra batteries. And don't forget about that phone charger or a portable power bank. That way, if you have an emergency, you can make a phone call. And also jumper cables. As I mentioned, dead batteries are one of the top roadside emergencies we see during winter storms. So not a bad idea to have that, as well as, of course, that ice scraper or something to clean the debris off your windshield.
A great list of things to have. And I know AAA also has some advice for homeowners on protecting things like pipes, heating systems. What can homeowners do right now to prepare for the big freeze that's coming in?
Yeah, make sure you know where your water main shutoff valve is, Quita. That way, if you do have something like a burst pipe, you can cut off the water supply to the house to prevent further damage. It's also a good idea to review your insurance policy right now. If you have any questions about that, talk with your insurance agent. Make sure you have that addressed. And, you know, certainly when it comes to these situations, it can be very expensive if you do have a burst pipe. The average claim in Texas, according to AAA Insurance, Quita, more than $7,000 for that burst pipe.
Well, we definitely want to keep that from happening. All right, Daniel Armbruster with AAA. Daniel, thank you so much for being with us this afternoon. Good to talk to you.
Good to talk to you. Be safe.